whisper something happy in my ear.
It's raining outside, so I have to give you a view of that later. But I am in a sweet little cabin with my travel buddy Asher. We're doing a little mini retreat, and so found this cabin actually not really far from our house. It's raining right now and not much to be done outside, so have your front door, of course, and this little seating area, and then there's a bed down here, and then up these stairs I'm gonna be careful, son. Thank you for the concern for your mom. But it's this sweet little room. Told Asher he would love it up here, but he's not crazy about those stairs. But once you're up here, it's so sweet. What's better to do when it's raining than to cuddle up with a good book? Okay, now the trick is getting back down. But I am nimble, sir. My safety conscious son, he's so much like my dad. So yeah, we're gonna spend a few days here and just chillax. We have another trip coming up next month when we go to the Turks and Caicos. If you recall, oh, is that the ice maker? Yes, ice maker. If you recall, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you may have seen the video I did when he and I went to Puerto Rico and explaining why I stopped giving gifts and start giving experiences with him. He's going to the 11th grade next year. He just turned 16. So not a whole lot of time left for me to monopolize his time like this. So I want to make sure we have as much fun as possible and see as much as possible, even if, you know, it's only an hour away from our home. So I have some heavy travel coming up, and that's another reason why I really want to take the opportunity to spend some time with the lad, and also to just, you know, be in a different space, in a different place, and just, because I have so much going on. There's so much going on personally, professionally, agriculturally, philanthropically, just every kind of lead you can think of. So I am taking some time to intentionally relax and retreat for a bit. My son is, I mean, he's 16. He'll be gone before I know it. And I was really young when I had my girls, so most vacations, you know, we took little trips to the beach and stuff like that. But I wasn't even in like vacation mind. As a young mom, I was just in, you know, I need to pay the bills mind. I need to keep a roof over our head and food in the refrigerator mind. So I didn't get that opportunity. I am happy that we are going to take a vacation in October in celebration of my oldest. She is turning 29, so this is her last year in her 20s. And so we're going to go down to Key Largo and spend some time down there and just have a good time. And one of my little sisters will be joining us, and one of my best friends, and so that's gonna be great. I'm gonna really enjoy that whole experience. But yeah, I have to call him back. So, a couple of things. This trip wasn't like necessarily planned. It was kind of spontaneous, and I knew I wanted to do something. Like I was doing like a soft plan, like I want to go to the beach, I want to take them to the mountains. But then I start just feeling like overwhelmed for a minute, because there's just so much happening so quickly, that I just jumped on Airbnb and was like, what's within like an hour drive of our house? Like, I'm literally an hour away from my home, and I feel like I am hours away. I'm like, what's an hour or so away? You know, basically said, pack your bag, son. And we left. And these little trips with him are important to me because I feel, and this is my opinion, and there's some research to support it, but I feel that the way that my son will relate to women is in large part how he relates to me. Children learn through example, and I can't say that I've always been the best mother that I knew how to be at the time. But, you know, my kids over the years have witnessed me in some relationships and have seen some things that I would have preferred that they didn't. And that is something that I have regrets about, but it's not something I can go back and change. All I can do was try to do better moving forward. And so with my son in particular, you know, I want him to go out and be a loving man, a loving black man. I don't want someone's daughter to come to me one day and say that my son has mistreated them, put his hands on them, called them derogatory names or anything like that. And so I am very intentional with him and wanting to embody the example of a strong black woman. I mean, that's who I am. I can't help but be a strong black woman. But I want to make sure we're good, that our bond is good, so that he's not out here working out his mama issues on someone else. Your music ain't set up, so you can't walk until your music is set up?
I gotta, yeah, mama, you gotta understand. I gotta.
Well, if you don't come on here. That's pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It stinks, huh? Is that nature? Or did somebody relieve their nature in nature? Is it that? Or is it the water stagnant? Beautiful.
Hey, Mom, come back
Mm-hmm.
here. Look at this stump.
The hell is that?
Fungus.
Oh.
It's tiny growing mushrooms. Be careful, there's a spider web in the way.
Oh. Oh, look at the little baby mushrooms.
Alright, so we got a moth that has hitched a ride on the car.
Give us free.
Oh, well, he or she is getting a free trip to wherever we're going, because there is no chance that it's making its way back. I don't think its lifespan will last
See
that
the world.
long. Not like this.
And at this
How dare you?
Alright.
Did you know that YouTube will demonetize you for having bleeped out swear words now?
No, will they?
They actually will. Oh, he
He's
grabbed.
alive.
Yeah,
He's not dead.
I did
See?
not realize.
He's not dead.
I had hypothesized that he
No.
was deceased.
Oh, there you go again.
No, it's just
Well,
this
I
is just
don't
along for the
receive money
ride.
from YouTube anyway, so
That's
they
fair.
can't demonetize what I'm not making any money on.
That is true.
Beep, 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 beep.
You gamed the system. Well done.
Turn it off. That's enough.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, he's gone.
No.
I was like, turn off. There he goes. He just needed a little ride, just a few, just a bit.
Today we have lost a friend.
Is this the end?